this episode of the Missing Pages podcast, I interview Arnaud, who is the founder of Aroiris, an eco community based in Iquitos, Peru. This community runs several ecology related initiatives and also does plant medicine retreats and training with certain sacred medicines from Amazon rainforest. This community work closely with Matses and Bora indigenous communities in Peru and several other communities that share Amazonian rainforest. I will also drop links of relevant topics that will be covered in the description and also on the missingpages.substack.com. Now let's continue with the interview. His, what is Kambo? History of Kambo and tribes that use Kambo.
Mm-hmm. So Kambo is a natural medicine and an ancestral medicine from the Amazon rainforest. There are many tribes that traditionally use this medicine. In Peru, the Matses are the only tribe that use this medicine traditionally. In Brazil, there is more tribe that use it as the Nuquecoi, Katukina, Uniquin, Yawanawa, Contanawa, etc., etc. So the native people, they use this medicine to more as a preventive medicine rather than a healing medicine, and they start to use it very young, from very young age. It's like their vaccine, no? It's the vaccine of the jungle. So they use it to be healthy, to be strong, to have more resistance to hunger, thirst, to tiredness, like not to get tired, to have more stamina, because those people, they live from what the jungle provide them, and like so they hunt, so they need to be good hunters, and this medicine, they especially use it to hunt. So they say that it's helped them to have I say like to reach their target with more accuracy. It's developed their senses, so they're more like connected. And for example, they will go hunt and find or come back home with nothing. Then they will apply themselves Kambo, and maybe one time, maybe another time, and then they will go hunt, and then they will bring meat home. So it's a very central medicine for those people. Men use it, and also women use it. And as I said, like they start very young. Also, like in Brazil, they talk about panema. Panema is like a dark cloud that people have around, around them that attract problem, attract like low energy, depression, diseases, bad luck, no? All the negativity. And I say that Kambo like clear that panema, and so like it's really help people to have more energy, to have more clarity, to be more connected with their body, with the spirit, with nature. So they are more able to take the right decisions. And now that this medicine is coming out of the jungle and has been used by people from the West, we saw a lot of application for health conditions. Basically, it helped the body to function properly and to clean and to clear like anything that doesn't allow the body to function properly, because the natural state of the human body is health, and if the body is not healthy, that means that there is things that are not allowing the body to be healthy. So Kambo helps to release and to clean all those things so the body can function properly. It rises up the immune system, boosts your immune system, and it's a very intelligent medicine that goes where it needs to go and to works where it needs to work. And it also works a lot with the intention, um, and there's not really protocol with this medicine, like depending health condition on the person. I mean, it's very individual and personal that the medicine works. Not if somebody suffers asthma that he will get rid of asthma after 10 sessions or 15. Like, we don't know, but we know that there is cases that help people to heal their asthma. So it's good to try it, but there's no protocol, there's no rule. Like, it's very, very, very still very unknown how the medicine works physiologically in the body. There's not much studies that have been done on Kambo, but there is some, and the scientific that have studied the secretion of the frog, they found like peptides, biopeptides, active biopeptides. So the body recognizes those peptides, and those peptides, there's some peptides that helps in the clearing and cleansing process, and there's other peptides that strengthen the body, the immune system, or painkillers. There's peptides that kills the cancerogenic cells. There is peptides that provoke the purge or the diarrhea, that rise up the pressure, rise the heartbeat, all those things. And I hope that there will be more study done on Kambo and on human beings, because also, like, I think that the study that have been done were not done on human beings, so that could help us to understand better how this medicine works. And what I forget to say is that it's Kambo. It's a medicine that comes from a frog called Kambo by the native. The scientific name is Philomedusa bicolor. It's a giant monkey frog. So it's a frog that lives in the Amazon, and during the day the frog sleeps, and during the night the frog is active. And the frogs live up in the trees, and we can know where they are because they sing. They sing at night, and it's a very uh, very easy to distinguish the sound they make. And so in order to find them, one needs to imitate the song of the frog, and then the frog answer, and that's how we know, like, in which direction, in which distance, and which height the frog is. And then we go there and we need to look for it. It's not easy to find a green frog in the tree in the night, but nature is very well done, and the belly of the frog is white, so it reflects the light, so it's more easy to find the frog like that. And uh, then it's pretty easy once we find it. I mean, if it's very high, then we need to climb the tree, and if it's not so high, then just with a stick we push on the bottom of the belly of the frog, and the frog will climb on the stick. And then you bring the stick down, and the frog is there. Like, the frog generally, like, don't try to escape, don't jump away. Then you can walk with the frog on the stick like for hours in the jungle, and normally, like, the frog's still there. So seems that this frog, like, really knows why we're looking for her, and it's totally surrender yeah, to the process. Because even when we extract the medicine, sometimes we have several frogs that are there, and we take one frog and we have to tie the frog up to be able to get the medicine. And the other frog, they're there, they're looking what's happening, and they're still there, they're not escaping. For some some people, I mean, it looks like a bit torture, because we need to we stick 4 sticks on the ground, and then we tie the ankles and the wrist of the frog, and we stretch it and we tie it to the sticks, so the frog is in the air, like, and then sometimes like the frog starts to release the secretion, but sometimes not. Then we need to stress the frog a little bit more because it's the chillest animal I know. Like really, like doesn't know fear. Really, really chill animal. So you need to stress it a little bit, and then the frog will start to release the secretion, which is a white substance that comes from all the body, and then there is some glands behind the back, behind the eyes, that stores more of the secretion. And then we harvest this secretion with a little stick, and then we put on another stick, and then we dry it. And then when it's dry, you can keep it and store it like that, and it doesn't turn bad, and you can use it for long. Um, so yeah, so like there's some people that have a problem with the way of extraction, especially like vegan people. But really, like the frog, it's very important not to harm the frog, not to hurt the frog, and to do this process as quick as possible so the frog is not there too long. And if you do it properly, after you untie the frog and the frog start to walk and start to go to the jungle, and no problem. Then after like 3-4 months, the frog again have refilled all the poison, and we can harvest again. So it's a very sustainable medicine because you don't need to kill the frogs, you don't need to harm the frog, and especially people who we work with this medicine, and it's for us it's very sacred animal and sacred spirit. So we really like honor this animal and treat it in the best way, because this medicine that this frog gives to us is very, very precious, and it has helped many, 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 many people, and it's going to continue to help many people. And really, like, it's the most effective medicine I've known. Really, like, amazingly effective. If any health issue, you will improve. And if you're already healthy, then you will be stronger and more healthy. Like I, for example, personally, like I never get sick. And if I get sick, it may be like I'm one day, like, and the second day I already start to recover. The Sunday, like I'm good again. And this happens to me like once every 10 years. So, so I'm really grateful for the medicine.
What are the different conditions that people have come with and have felt the relief?
Well, as I say, like here, like as we are in the middle of the jungle, people that come are not the worst cases. People I know, or people, friend of mine, or people that we've trained here and that works in the city, they have cases like worst. Because the people that come here, like they're, but yeah, for sure, like I've been treated people with AIDS, with cancer, with asthma, with allergy, with depression, with addiction, with hyper or hypothyroid, with rheumatism, arthritis, with like pain, body pain, joint pain, back pain, knees pain. Yeah, and all the people like improve their health. Like also people that could not sleep with insomnia after they were able to sleep and to dream again. Yeah, I mean, really amazing medicine. also here like we share the knowledge of how to use the medicine safely, and we do some training. And so we've trained in the last 6 years also a lot of people that now are serving the medicine all around the globe, and I'm very happy that the medicine is helping a lot of people all over. And the effects are not uh, enjoyable at all. It's pretty pretty hard, and yeah, not not enjoyable. So when people are there in the process, they may think, wow, I'm never gonna do that again, because this is like horrible. I feel so bad. I'm dying. Like, what? Take this away. But afterwards, then people start to feel the benefits of it, and they say, oh wow, maybe I should do another one. And then they come again, and then again, and then like people, they have their own connection with the medicine, so they know better, like if they need more medicine and when they need it. I always say to people, like, just feel it, and if you feel that it's good for you to have more medicine, then do it. And if not, then don't do it. No, it's something that you need to feel, and but I believe the frog is the one that make the people take the decision to do it again, because they know that it's going to be good for them. And yeah, like now we have these cases of people from the street, like drug addicts that have been living the street for years and years and years, that are asking for help. So we did give it a try, and the results were very, very incredible. Because, wow, I mean, it's amazing to see like how fast people can recover, and how their face changes, how their energy changes, how their mood changes, like, and even if it's very common that people relapse, because I think it's also part of the process, because we are not, we don't have the capacity really to have those people interned for many, many months, which normally what the rehab centers do. But I believe it's part of the process, and so the people relapse, but they're coming back. And normally, like these people, when they will relapse, they will just get lost for who knows how long. But in the cases we've been treated, like people, they will relapse, but then they will come back and start again the process, do again Kambo, and every time they will relapse, it will the recovering process from the relapse will be faster. So yeah, I really have a lot of faith in this medicine that can really help those people with addiction. We have people like using crack, using I don't know how you call it in English, bazuco, pasta base, uh, people injecting cocaine that recovered with Kambo. And what is amazing with Kambo is like it's helped the people to have aversion to the substance that they're addicted to. And there was this guy who was telling me like the first day he was doing Kambo, like every 5 minutes he had in his mind kind of like the, oh, I want to inject cocaine. And the second day we did, with this guy we did like 5 sessions in 48 hours. And he was asking, like after the first session in the morning he told me, can we do another one in the afternoon? I said, yeah, sure. After the session in the afternoon he said, can we do another one tomorrow morning? I said, sure. Then another one in the afternoon, and then another one next morning. So like 5 sessions in 48 hours. After the fifth session, the guy was back to himself. Like you and me, super conscious, super clear, and that's why he wanted to go and talk with his family, because like it was months and months that nobody knew about him, and so really amazing, super effective and super fast recovery. But then of course, like it's yeah, it's not as easy because, as I say, like people tend to relapse, but yeah, like
Compared to other plant medicines, where does Kambo fit in?
well, for me, like Kambo, just on its own, it's an amazing medicine. Then, like, it's also really good preparation for other plants medicine, like ayahuasca, or wachuma, or peyote, or bufo, wilca, jopo, whatever. Because all this clearing and cleansing of your system, not only physically but also emotionally, spiritually, like then when we go to plant medicine, then all this work is already done. So the medicine can go deeper and work on other levels. Uh, for example, I say with ayahuasca, no? When we drink ayahuasca, we are inviting the queen of the forest to come to our temple, to our body. So if our body is a mess, then the plants enter and say, "What is this? Wow!" And then she starts to clean and to clear and to put order, and all the energy of the medicine will go into that process. Rather than if people make a good preparation, good diet, and do several combo sessions um, previously, then when they drink the medicine, then the medicine, wow, very nice. They make space for me. They make everything nice, everything um, ordered, tidy, clean. Wow. And then they take you on a journey. So, because all this work is already done. And then she can work on deeper levels and go like to go deeper. So it's for me it's a really good preparation for people to drink ayahuasca. Since I know Kambo, like I always highly recommend to people to do Kambo before to do ayahuasca, and it's really changed also my work with ayahuasca because before I knew Kambo, even if I will give a tobacco purge to the people, uh, the ceremonies were very chaotic. Like people will scream, we shout, we like yeah, vomit the medicine very fast, and then need to drink more medicine and vomit again, and people will have a lot of nauseous all night and feeling bad and not. And with Kambo, like people are very quiet, like they don't, they keep the medicine longer in the system. They and they journey very deep because like all this process is already done. So yeah, it's really good preparation for any other plant medicine. And just on its own, it's amazing. And always the recommendation is to do it several times, like 3 times in a moon cycle, like in 1 month. What we recommend, because as I said before, like those peptides are very beneficial for the body. And the first time the body receives the medicine, like uh, it will try to clear, to expose that poison. But also it will make a scan and will recognize that that the peptides also are good for him. So like the second time, the body will be able to keep more of those beneficial peptides, and then the third time, like all the medicine gonna remain in the body, so the benefits gonna be longer, and and that's for a healthy person. Then when there is any health issue, then it's maybe more sessions are needed. And as I said before, there is no protocol. We don't know, but it's good to give it a try. And then there is some contraindication, even if working with a lot of care, we well, like if people have heart issues, or if they have a pacemaker, or if they have organ transplants, stuff like that, or like depend certain medications also. It's a bit tricky. But yeah, I have friends that have been serving Kambo to people with heart issues and with pacemaker, and all went good. So, but yeah, it's better to be careful in those cases. Mm-hmm. Then the story, I can tell the story of the medicine. Like, so the Katukina from Brazil, they like all medicine of indigenous people always have a story of origin, how this medicine came to their people. So in the case of Kambo, the Katukina said that there was a page. The page was like the shaman, the healer of the tribe, that was really, really, really powerful. And this page could heal, could, um, yeah, it was an amazing healer. And when he died, he came into a dream to one of the tribe, and he told him like that uh, his spirit was incarnated in this frog, and in the dream he showed like how to find the frog and how to collect the medicine, and he told the the guy that with this medicine they will be able to heal all the diseases. And the name of this page was Kampu, so that's why like that the medicine they call it Kampu, and then with the time it became Kambo. That's for the Katukinas. And then the Matses, they have another story where they say that in the beginning, like all animals were also people, and there were like a meeting with where were all the frogs and all the toads were together. And to me, with the main character for all the Matses story was behind, and he was listening what they were saying, no? And when Kambo Frog starts to talk, he said to the other frogs that I don't know fear, I don't know fear, because in my body I have my sweat is very strong poison. So if a snake wants to swallow me, then he will he will throw me out. He's not going to be able to eat me. But if one of you get in his way, you will be eaten by the snake. So that's why I feel no fear. And later, you will see that humans, they will look for me and look for my sweat because they're going to need this medicine. They're going to need this medicine to be good hunters and to be healthy. So to me, he was in the back and he was listening to that. He said, wow, very interesting. And he decided to come in and to ask the frog like if he could try the medicine. So to me, ask, yeah, if I could try the medicine, and Kambo frog said, yeah, I gonna give you my medicine. But you need to be strong because you may feel that you're gonna die, but you're not gonna die. Don't worry. So the Kambo take the sweat out of his body and he burned with a tamishi, which is a little vine, and you make one dot on the arm of Tumi, and then you apply the medicine there. And Tumi start oof, to feel very sick. Then he fainted, he vomited, then came back to him, and then he asked the frog like if he could take this medicine back to his people. And Kambo say, yes, I'm gonna give you some of my medicine, but next time it's not gonna be as easy for you because I'm gonna hide up in the trees and you're gonna have to tie me to get my secretion. And he told to me that with my medicine you're gonna be able to be good hunters. And also he is the one that gave to me bows and arrow to hunt, because before that the Matses they didn't have bow and arrows to hunt. So when Tumi came back to his people with a stick of Kambo, he started to tell his people what he saw, and of course they wanted to try, so they tried, and then they went to hunt, and they said, "Oh wow, yeah, sure, like have uh, we're more able to get to the target, because when you hunt with bow and arrow, you need to really hit the heart of the animal, otherwise the animal can be hurt and escape. So you need to be very precise. So they found that it was true, and then they ran out of the medicine. Now what we're gonna do? And to me say to them, oh, like the frog also like told me like how to find him. No, like we need to imitate the sound he makes. So like they tried to make the sound, and they were walking in the night, and then the frog answered, and that's how they found the frog. And since today, they still use this medicine. So that's the story of the matzes. And also, like they say, they use it for fertility. When I know several cases of women they could not have children, and after they did Kambo, then they get pregnant. So also for dengue, malaria, yellow fever, all these jungle diseases, very strong Kambo, so it's very good and very helpful. What else can I tell you about Kambo? So the effects, as I said, are not very enjoyable. First, we need to burn your skin with this little vine called tamishi, and then we take this burnt skin out, which leave a little dot. It's very superficial burn. Then the secretion that is dry, we need to moist it. Traditionally, we do it with saliva, because the saliva break down the secretion and make it more easy to prepare and to manipulate. And also, I believe that the enzymes of the saliva somehow activate the medicine. The matzes also says that, for example, they will want to receive Kambo from the best hunter, and then with the saliva of the best hunter, it will pass the power to them through the medicine. And they say the worst thing that could happen to you is that a lazy guy serve you Kambo. So so we use the saliva, and then we make some little dots, some little balls, and then we put that on the burn. Previously, the person that received the medicine need to drink a lot of liquid. So traditionally, native people, they do it or with chapu, which is like a ripe banana drink, or with masato, which is like a yucca drink, or with kawana, which is another yucca drink made with the yucca starch. So you need to drink a lot of liquid, because the liquid is going to be the vehicle to get the medicine away from, to get the poison and all the things that the body wants to release out of your system. So the person drinks, and when the belly is full, when people feel uncomfortable with the liquid, then we put the medicine. And then the effects comes up very fast. Normally people feel heat, the heartbeat may start to increase, boom, 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 boom. You feel the pressure coming up to your head. You may feel like in your ears, boom, boom, or in your throat, in your neck, boom, boom, boom. Then there's some people have cramps in their hands like cramping. Then some people faint, which is really not a problem, because they don't even realize that they have fainted. And there's some people that get swollen, the face, the lips, the tongue, especially the lips. So we need to avoid that. We need to remain the head up. And then people feel nauseous, want to vomit, want to go to the toilet. When When the medicine it kicks in very fast, goes up, then remains for a while, then start to comes down. When start to comes down, people may feel cold or super cold and still vomiting. What is very important is that people get the bile out, because in the bile, like they say, like this panema is stored there, like uh, all of the toxins that the body is releasing, chemicals. If people have taken a lot of drugs, or medical drugs or recreational drugs, whatever, all this the body stores. So with Kambo, like people can release all those substances, and it's the intense part of the process, maybe 5-10 minutes, maybe a bit more for certain cases. Then the effect starts to decrease. I mean, you still feel dizzy, you still feel like nauseous, and the whole process maybe last 1 hour. After people rest, most of the people they sleep, and then they wake up, and maybe they wake up with a lot of energy, maybe they wake up like still dizzy and still tired. So it's good not to have anything to do that day when you're going to receive Kambo in that case. And you may start to feel the benefits on the same day or on the days that gonna follow the application. And as I said before, like if you feel that you need more medicine, then do more medicine. And for certain extreme cases, like people like taking drugs or addicts or people very sick, then it's good to apply with more frequency, maybe every day or maybe every second day, or maybe as this case I told before, like twice a day, depending the case. And so yeah, as I said also before, very important to work with the intention, and the intention is what's going to help us to go through all the process, because the mind, as the body, is going to experience very uncomfortable feelings and very new feelings. The body going to say, wow, what's happening? I'm dying. And you can really believe that you are dying, but you won't. And so thinking that, oh no, I'm feeling very bad, oh, I want this to stop, why did I do that, I'm not gonna do that again, oh no, my god, this is not gonna help you. What's gonna help you is focus on your intention, breathe, trust, surrender. The only thing you can really control is your thoughts and your breath. And then drink more liquid, and drinking more liquid during the process also gonna help you to go through all those um, strong effects.
If you like this podcast episode, like and subscribe, and share this episode with anyone that is interested in Amazonian medicine, and especially the medicine of Kambo. And I'm going to add more resources on this topic and more research paper links on the missingpages.substack.com. And thank you for listening to this podcast.